So I got a lot of fans that are Boricuas from the Bronx, right? And they love Terror Squad and all the stories about them. You actually appeared on Fat Joe's album Don Cartagena on the song Walk On By, right? You did the intro to that. How did that come about?
He asked me to do it. But I've done that with many people's albums. Like, I've been on a lot of people's albums. When I did my last album in 2022, the Love album, I didn't ask no guests except for my daughter, R&B artist and a reggae artist to be on my album. So that was something that I wanted to do. But for years, I've been on different people's records and different people's stuff. And, it's been like that.
How did that relationship between you and Joe come about? Because I know you guys have done like charitable things together as well.
I know Joe before Joe was Fat Joe.
Oh, for real?
I know Joe a long time. I know Joe. Well, I'm not going to say I know him before he was Fat Joe. I know him before he was known as Fat Joe. I remember seeing Fat Joe performing in the Apollo Theater with a top hat and a cane with two girls. Yeah.
That's when he won, right? He won the Apollo?
Nah, he was a guest.
Oh, he was a guest, okay.
Yeah, he was a guest that night. He was they used to have amateur night at their Apollo. I used to host it too. They used to have amateur night at their Apollo, and on Wednesday they have, they had the amateur night on television, but they had the amateur night on Wednesday, which was the real amateur night. And Wednesday they would bring different people in, and they would have one guest that'll come in between the show, and he was the guest that night. And that was the first time I seen him. But I know him. I also know him through DITC, Diamond D, and all them, Buck Wild, Showbiz, that whole crew,
Right. What was your first impression when you met him?
Thought he was a wild boy. I thought he was a wild boy. He was in the streets.
And because he was Fat Joe the Gangsta. Right, at that time.
What he was doing.
Right. What was it like working with him doing charitable things? I know that you guys have done some great things together.
We ever did a lot of charitable things. We were supposed to do something. I think we did as a matter of fact, that's a lie. We just recently did one for Derek Jeter. I almost forgot about that. We just did one for Derek Jeter down in Florida for Derek Jeter's foundation. So yeah, we did do that. We were supposed to do something. I had started Give a Kid Foundation. And we were supposed to do something together, but it ended up falling through. But yeah. Also, we have, you know what? As a matter of fact, we did do some stuff. When I received the award, when I received my name in the Bronx from the Bronx Borough President, Fat Joe was present for that. So we did do a couple of political things and stuff, but not really a lot of stuff.
Got you.